Человек на сундук мертвеца, йо-хо-хо и бутылка рома. И дьявол доведет до конца, йо-хо-хо и бутылка рома.
I was just past my 15th birthday. My mother kept an inn, the Admiral Benbow, a fair distance from the nearest town. In those autumn days, a brown old seaman with a sabre cut on his cheek took up his lodging under our roof. He was a silent man who would spend whole days wandering around the cove. With a brass telescope, all evening he sat in the corner of the parlour next to the fire. It was one of those quiet evenings when the events that still sear my memory began. I can call it to mind as if it were yesterday. What an icy wind blew through the door when the blind man entered. How fast I had to run to look for help. If I hadn't met the squire on the road and Dr. Livesey, I would never have heard of Treasure Island.
Can anyone inform a poor wandering blind man who gave his sight in the defense of England? And may God bless good King George, our master. Is this the inn called the Admiral Benbow?
Yes. Can we help you?
And can the young master say where I can find my mate, Seaman Billy? Who's that moving there? That you, Billy? Stay where you are. Know who this is? Don't you even call to mind your former shipmate?
Is that you, Pew?
Himself. When Flint cast off and you had disappeared, the boys were angry. It's not good, a man deserting his old friends.
Tell me why you've come.
I bear you the good wish of the one-legged man.
So it's the spot.
The black spot. Now it is done. Just 1 hour. That's all, Billy.
Run, Jim. Make haste.
Jim, where are you going?
I won't be long, Mum.
Where's he making for in the dead of the night? I won't let him go out.
In 1 hour. I won't give a lead penny for the Admiral Benbow. Nor for you, mistress. If nobody comes to help us. You had better leave this house.
And just why should I leave my own house?
If you don't leave, go down to the cellar and bolt yourself in.
If you're thinking of leaving, you must pay 2 months' rent, Mr. Bones.
I have every intention of staying here longer, mistress.
Billy, have you thought it over? We have you over a barrel. Let's come to an agreement like good shipmates. Give us the map, Billy, and we'll pull up anchor with the tide. Can you hear me, Billy? Batter down the door, my lads.
You're wanting? All right, scum. Come get it!
Well, you heard him, didn't you? Forward!
It's Dick's whistle. We must get away.
Dirk's a fool! Courage, my hearties! Forward! Into the house, men! Make haste! Where are you going?
We must go, Pew.
Come back here!
Come on, Pew.
Get in the house and we'll do everything! I'll do it alone, then!
Stop that, Pew. Stop.
Let go of me! Let me go, I said! I'll kill you! Charles! I'll kill you! Take your hands off of me! Let go!
Stay there, then, you blind fool.
You filthy sewer rats! Shipmates! Johnny, where are you? Johnny! Tom! Don't leave me beached here! Tom!
Now, out of the way!
Look out! Look
Out
out!
of the way, I say! Devil's curse on the fool!
Mother! Mother!
It seems he wasn't a very rich man. Why do you think they came?
Can't you guess, Dr. Livesey? The name of Flint doesn't mean anything to you.
Only a few misty legends?
Oh, misty legends. Hard by Trinidad, I saw with my own eyes the pirate flag flying from his masthead, sir. Our good captain was afraid and put full sail toward Port of Spain. The bloodiest pirate that sailed upon the seven seas, sir. The dreaded Blackbeard was a babe in comparison. The Spaniards were so fearful of Flint that I was occasionally proud that he was English. There can be no doubt he was last of the pirate race. The rest are non-entities. Mere sea trash.
We shall be staying here, Mistress Hawkins.
I'll be setting you up in Jim's room.
We are honored to share with Jim.
Yes, you bore yourself like a valiant gentleman, Jim. I own that I am proud of you. You are a formidable man, Livesey. A formidable man. Stop pretending that you haven't seen what is before your eyes. This packet here.
I must admit, it is the key to the treasure of Captain Flint. But is it worthwhile searching for that accursed gold?
Of course. By thunder, why not? Doctor, don't tell me that you haven't dreamed of setting out with topsails billowing in the wind to go searching for treasure in the tropics. Whether or not it exists doesn't matter a damn. I'll go and fit out a ship at Bristol docks. I'll take you and Jim Hawkins, and this summer, no, earlier, spring even, we'll set out, my lads. Ha ha!
Perhaps there's nothing in this packet but an old scarf of his mother's. He was sentimental, like all the worst pirates. All right, very well, Squire, we'll see. Well, Jim, shall we look? Jim. Before they left the island, he was given everything he had coming to him. I'd like to know what that was. I witnessed it with my own eyes. Billy Bones.
It's not that, Livesey. It's this one.
Big tree on Spyglass shoulder bearing on a point from north-northeast 14 points northward. The treasure is there.
She's called the Hispaniola. She draws 200 tons and makes 12 knots in a fair wind. She has a swivel cannon. And she's close on her rudder, Dr. Livesey. Some claim that I paid 3 times too much for her, but my heart says that is certainly nothing but pure jealousy. You will see for yourself, Livesey. The captain I've put in command is a good seaman. I've no hesitation in stating he's the best captain to be had on this part of the English coast. Experienced. Very highly recommended to me. Once an officer of the fleet. A little dry and direct in his manner, but at least the Hispaniola will have proper, reliable naval discipline. But what a task it was to find a crew, Livesey. I worked night and day to find 6, and we shall need at least 20 in case we should meet savages or pirates, or those accursed Frenchmen. Incidentally, I was talking with a fellow at the port, just a chance encounter, believe it or not, and he arranged everything for me. An old seaman. He has a tavern, and he knows every seaman in the port of Bristol. Life ashore has ruined his health, and he's ready to set out to sea with us. He signed on as cook for our men. His name is John Silver. That day he was at the port merely to breathe in the good salt air. This Silver has only one leg. He lost the other fighting for England under the flag of Admiral Hawke. And he has no pension, Livesey. Imagine the abominable age we live in.
In the position we're in, it's wisest to mistrust everybody, Trelawney.
I did make inquiries, Livesey. John Silver is actually rather rich, they tell me, with a bank account and money in it. He has a wife. And I actually saw her, Livesey. I believe I know what compels this Master John to sail once more.
Please, sir.
Captain Smollett?
That's correct, sir.
Show him in. Let me introduce you, gentlemen. The captain of the Hispaniola, Mr. Smollett. Mr. Livesey, our ship's doctor, and Hawkins, the cabin boy. Well, gentlemen, they are waiting. Here we are. You see, gentlemen, this is John Silver.
Top of the day to you, gentlemen. Here is your crew, sir. Yeah? Delivered like I said. Mere novices to the business of seafaring. Mere children such that I'm surprised their mamas were willing to let them come.
Now, what we want in the way of victuals, sir, what we care for most of all is pudding with lots of figs.
Just like I was explaining, sir. Hans here, been sailing 30 years and he's still a mere bosun, but once he navigated a ship's officer, I'm told, but he hadn't a diploma. No, sir. O'Brien, carpenter. Bob Henderson, lovely lad. Tom Morgan, here. Hey, here's a fine fellow, but a little weak below the belt. George Mary. Here's oh, but I don't want to bore you, sir. The complete ship's list, giving all their little vices. Ah. And you, son, if my mind tells me aright, you are our little cabin boy, and there's lots of admirals who started off like that. You've got to begin on the lowest rung. Clap your spyglass on Tom Morgan here. I can still remember when he was a little cabin boy. Just like you, young and handsome. Yes, he was all shy and timid. Like a blushing maid at confession. He's an honest lad, our Morgan, only he has a real thirst. Hold close by John Silver, lad, and I'll make you a genuine sailing man.
Welcome, men. I hope that on this voyage you'll merit not punishments or scoldings or hard words, but thanks. I swear to you that if we have success with our expedition, you will all be given, together with your wages, a specially large bonus for good conduct.
Well, now, thank you heartily, sir.
Well, that's not so bad a crew. What say you to that, Mr. Smollett?
There is a tradition in the Royal Navy, sir. The captain is personally responsible for his vessel and also for everyone who is aboard it. Because of that, I should have recruited the personnel myself. I must formally protest. I hope it's quite clear. Cabin boy. To the storeroom.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're underway at nearly 10 knots, Captain.
Very likely, sir.
She handles well to the helm, just as I think a woman should.
Really, sir?
Here, you take the wheel.
Aye, aye, sir.
It won't take much from that fellow to cause me to lose my temper, sir.
Oh, come in, Jim Hawkins, boy. Come in. Nobody's more welcome here than you, my lad.
Can I give this to Captain Flint?
You do that. Captain Flint prophesies a success for our voyage aboard our good ship. That parrot's 200 summers old, Hawkins. Parrots can live for an eternity. Yes. Only old Nick himself can have seen as much evil as my parrot. She once sailed with the famous pirate Captain England. Yes, sir. Well, she's been to Madagascar and at Suriname. She's been to Providence and Portobello. And she was at the fishing up of the wrecked treasure galleons. It was there that she learned to say pieces of 8 and all that there. And why, that was where they fished the 300,000 piastres, Hawkins, and you'd think she was a mere chick. But you smelt the gunpowder, didn't you, Captain?
Stand by, go bow.
Oh, my dear, she's a real sailor, man.
The devil take your guts. Thunder, brimstone, a cruncher.
Why, living in the pitch, you can't help getting mucked with it. Here's this poor innocent bird here swearing blue fire. And none the wiser you can lay to that. She don't know one word what she's speaking. She'd talk the same before the chaplain if you'd let her.
Call yourself a cook. The man's a preacher. Why, he'll finish up a bishop. Huh, Jim? What do you say to that?
Say, what are you doing there in my hearties?
Changing the place of these here playthings, John.
What for?
They are executing my orders. And you'd best try to mind your own business.
Aye, aye, Captain.
In my opinion, that's a good man, Captain.
That's very possible, sir. Mr. Bosun, put 3 reefs on the jib. Trim your yards for your port tack.
Hey! Ho! Heave! 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 Ho!
Panama campaign was a stroke of genius. But how many towns were smashed to pieces through the fog?
Why do you keep talking about Henry Morgan? Morgan was not much of an explorer, really. Sir Francis Drake was the one who found many new places.
And Morgan and Drake were pirates. They brought death in their wake. And there's no voyage of discovery that's worth that. Thank you, my boy. Put it there.
All the same, Dr. Lindsay. They were very great sailors. Glory of England.
And the shame of England. Come, Jim. This ought to interest you.
Yes, it's not a bad story at all, my lad. Although written by a Frenchman.
I thought it was by a Hollander.
Ах, бедный мой Томми, бедный мой Том. Ой, зачем ты покинул старый свой дом? Ой, под парусом черным ушли мы в набег, все 75 человек. Прощай, Дженни, прощай, не грусти. Меня ты, Дженни, не жди. Меня ты, Дженни, не жди. Ах, бедный мой Томи, бедный мой Том. Ой, твой парус оборван, в трюме пролом. Ой, твой парус оборван, корабль затонул. Твой ветер удачи тебя обманул. Прощай, Дженни, прощай, не грусти. Меня ты, Дженни, не жди. Меня ты, Дженни, не жди.
He spent 1,200 pounds in a year, like a lord in Parliament he was. But 2 years after that, shiver my timbers, he was starving. He begged his food, he stole, and he slit any throats he could. For all that, he starved, by all the powers. Where is he now? No more. No, under hatches for good.
Who'd be a pirate?
It ain't much use for fools, my boy. There's those who knows how to get money, but there's few that keeps any of it. Always because they keep hurrying. If I had my way, I would make this Captain Smollett navigate us until we pick up the trade winds. And there'd be none of those blessed bad mistakes with just a spoonful of water for a sailor every day.
But all of us as seamen aboard here?
Forecastle hands, my boy. We can steer a course, sure. But who's going to set the course? What did I tell you? Always in a fast hurry, never really happy till you're full of rum.
What'll we do with the captain and the others?
I give my vote. Death. Only one thing I must say, I want that blessed squire. And I'll pull his fat calf's head right out of his body. Dick is with us.
Well, he's got a head on his shoulders, at least. Good lad. So when is it? I just can't wait to get my hands on that captain.
All right, lads. You will keep on with sleeping below for the time being. And even though it's slop, you'll go on eating the food I've been giving you. And never any tiny drop of wine or rum before Long John Silver gives you the good word. Is that clear?
Mighty clear, mate. Only I just want to know when.
When, you say? It'll be as late as we can do it.
Flint would have taken over this vessel by now.
Flint, yes, and Billy also. They were as merry a company as you could wish. They loved having fun and drinking. Only where are they now? That's what I'm asking you. Today I'm in charge of this. I'm waiting till I feel my time is ripe. When the fruit is ready, then I'll pick it. Go and get some apples now, Dick.
Oh, you're not going to eat that much, John.
All right. Right. Perhaps a tot or two. Well, here's to Flint's treasure, and here's to our luck.
Land ahoy!
Then the watch shouted land ahoy. That's all.
You men there, have any of you ever seen this land previously?
I've seen it, sir. We watered there once in a vessel that I was ship's cook aboard of, sir.
Come up here, Silver.
One of the boys, sir, knows the names, sir. The names of the places on it were gave by the blessed pirates, sir. There's 3 hills in a row running southward. Foremast Hill, Main Hill, and Mizzenmast Hill. The main's the big one there with the cloud on it. Here, sir. They also call it the, the Spyglass Shoulder, by reason of the watch they kept when they was in anchorage for cleaning, for it's there they would clean their barnacles. Begging pardon, sir. Yeah.
See if this is the place. Look at the chart here.
Yes, sir. This is the spot, all right. And nicely drawn it is as well. Now, who might have done it? I'm wondering, because pirates is too ignorant. You've picked the best place to anchor here, sir. There's none better in these here waters.
Very good. Help the man on the wheel to bring her in. Make yourself useful.
Aye, aye, sir. A turn to your port side, helmsman, should do it. Steady.
And to think I've entrusted the helm of my ship to John Silver.
I'll have him hanged myself from the yardarm.
At least he's in no hurry to mutiny. If I give one order they think is suspicious, they'll cut us into slices. May I please suggest a plan, sir?
You're the captain, sir. Make your suggestion.
We must let the men go ashore. Silver will plot with them there. But while they're plotting, we'll take control of the ship. And then we'll have to set sail just as fast as we can. We can maroon the crew here to die with Flint's treasure. Well, are you in agreement, gentlemen?
I'm the one who is to blame for this situation. We will indeed follow your plan, sir.
I never beheld anyone run so fast, sir. They won't be able to get him in a hurry.
Gentlemen, We can't put out to sea without Master Hawkins. Here's the location of the stockade and blockhouse. But above all, there's a spring there.
But this ship of ours is our fortress.
And our fortress will soon be lacking water, sir.
Aye.
Well, you're no fool, John. You have a sense of duty. Why have you gone in with that bunch of rats?
Now listen, Tom, I'm trying to save your neck. Because I think the world of you. The world of you, Tommy. What's done is done, and you won't change nothing.
There were some honest fellows in the crew. I believe the time for debating is over.
So it's like that. Alan didn't want to join you neither.
But he wasn't very wise, Easy, lad, easy. No need to take
Maybe
on so...
not, John Silver. Only I won't have none of this.
I know that there are honest men among you. I'm leaving this ship. I'm ordering you to stop this mutiny now and to follow your captain. You have 30 seconds to decide.
We're going to take care of you mighty soon, son.
The others in the hold. Lively! Come on. Have them hold down the flag.
Aye, aye, sir.
My God, the cannon.
Pull harder. Put your back straight.
Hans was Flint's gunner, Captain.
Who is the best shot here?
Why, it's Squire Trelawney.
Pick off hands if you can.
Halt! Is Flint on that ship? Is Captain Flint on that ship?
No. Flint's dead.
Are you with the man with the one leg?
No.
Ah, then you're with the others. What's your name, lad?
Jim Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins. What are you feared of? I'm a man like you. 3 years I've been living on this blessed island, and many's the night I've dreamed of Christian company. You wouldn't happen to have a bit of cheese on you?
No, I'm afraid I...
Don't matter. What you sniveling for?
Because I don't know what to do.
Oh, you're a good fella, Jim. You trust old Ben Gunn. I'll pull you out of this. Now tell me, and the truth, too, what's happening? What's happening with you all down there? There's my boat. I made it with my own hands. It was Flint built that there stockade. Man, he had a mind. He was a terrible man, was Flint, afraid of nobody and nothing except silver.
We'll go now.
No, Ben Gunn's not going over there. You're a fine young lad. Only I don't know the others. Now, you tell your doctor that I've got an important proposition. He must come all alone. I'll wait here from noon till 3 and say that I put a sight more confidence in a gentleman than a gentleman of fortune.
Ahoy, the blockhouse!
Man your posts.
Captain Silver, sir, wants permission to come aboard. He wants to make terms with you.
Captain Silver? Don't know him. Who is he?
It's me, sir. All I ask is your word, Captain, to let me out of this here stockade again safe and sound.
If you have anything you wish to say to me, come and say it.
I'll take your word on that then, Captain, sir. Now, these poor lads elected me their captain. Why, it was just after your desertion of the Hispaniola, sir.
Sit down and speak out.
Well, it's a mighty chilly morning to sit out here on the wet sand. Anyways, I'll sit down and light up. Hey, Jim. Top of the day to you, lad.
Speak out.
All right, sir. Always business first of all. Yeah. Well, you see, we want that chart. And all of you want to keep living, which is understandable to my way of thinking. So here's our conditions. You give us that map of yours. And don't bother us while we load that treasure. And in return, well, we'll take you somewheres along the coast and drop you off safe and sound with lots of provisions. I give my guarantee that we'll send up the first ship we see to take you aboard. And I trust that you all in the blockhouse will heed me, since what is said for one is said for all.
Have you finished? Now you'll listen to me. If you'll come up one by one with your hands up, I'll engage to clap you in irons and take you home to a fair trial in England. If you won't come, as positively as my name is Alexander Smollett, I'll see you all to the bottom of the sea. You can't find the treasure. And moreover, there's not one man of you who can handle the ship. Neither are you any good at fighting.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, sir.
Your ship's aground. You failed, Captain Silver. These are the last good words that you're ever going to get from me, my lad. And now, get out of here quickly.
Will you give me your hand? Which one of you men will give me a hand up? All right. In just 1 hour, those of you who are still among the living will envy those who've been killed.
Who said you could desert your posts? I'm surprised at you, sir. And you, Doctor. I thought you'd worn the King's uniform. If that was how you served at Fontenoy, you might as well have stayed at home. The devil. This is as dull as the doldrums. Not even a breath of wind. Gray, whistle for it. Perhaps then we'll fill our sails.
If you please, sir. If I see anyone, am I to fire, sir?
Yeah, I told you so, didn't I?
Thank you, sir.
Well, man, did you hit anybody?
No, sir. I don't believe I did.
You reload his musket, Hawkins.
With a ball or without, sir?
Don't you be so smart, Jim Hawkins.
They're coming, sir! Fire!
Cutlasses! At them with cutlasses! Get back to cover!
Blast!
They've had their fill for today, I believe.
At that moment, I felt I could no longer abide staying in the stockade. I had one idea in my head, to avenge the deaths and take the ship from the pirates. If I'd have known that the doctor and the squire intended to leave the fort to Long John Silver and go into the hills, I would not have acted as I did. And then things might have turned out quite differently.
It's Dr. Livesey. Well, now, that was a useful meeting with Ben Gunn. And thanks to Jim. By the way, where is he?
Vanished, Livesey.
Run away, sir.
What?
So it's you there, Hawkins. Did you cut the anchor hawser?
Yes.
Oh, well. So now what do you intend to do?
Where's O'Brien?
He weren't no proper sailor. Now listen, Hawkins. You haven't the experience to handle this ship. And I'm thinking you'll want her up close to the beach. We might talk about that, huh?
So?
Bind up my wounds a bit, huh? And I'll help you sail this ship to where you wants it.
I ain't gonna return her to where she was.
Huh? Oh, I see what you mean. Anyway, I haven't much choice. Well, I guess you've won. Put her more into the wind now, Captain Hawkins. That's right. Listen, Captain, could you bring me something to eat? And maybe some brandy? Tie down a wheel. It should keep going smooth as you please. This here's an unlucky ship, Jim, lad. This Hispaniola, Jim. A sight of poor sailors been sent back to their makers since we came aboard at Bristol, huh? Yeah, I never knew such a voyage. Never knew anything so unlucky. Now, O'Brien's no more. Night shan't last much longer.
If your conscience bothers you, repent, why not? Why leave the chance?
Repent, Hawkins? What for?
You said many good sailors have perished aboard the Hispaniola. Only it was you and Silver that were the cause of it all. And for what reason? And now you say that you don't know why you should repent.
Why? You weren't after the gold too, maybe, young fella? "30 years I've been sailing ships. I've seen good things, bad things. But I can tell you one thing's for sure, Jim Hawkins. I've not seen any good turn to any kind of profit yet. Now we've had enough of this foolishness. The tide's getting good now, and we're well in our position. Just you obey my orders, Captain Hawkins." "Hard to port, straight at that tree."
"But we're on the ground."
"That don't matter none. Take a line on that tree and turn the capstan. Look alive, Captain." "Hard to starboard."
Aye, aye, sir.
"Move! A little more! Again now. Starboard a touch. There you are. Just keep her under the wind, my darling lad."
Another step, Mr. Hans. Take another, and I'll shoot your brains out. Please, Mr. Hans. Don't make me shoot!
Pieces of egg! Pieces of egg!
Dick, bring that torch over here. Well, so here's Jim Hawkins. Shiver me timbers. So you're just visiting us, eh? That's real nice and friendly, that is. I always thought I'd like to have you with us to make you into a real sailor. I became a sailor when I was your age. Now, I reckon you've something to say. We're listening to you. Now, gentlemen, you have no need to be at attention in front of Master Jim Hawkins, so let's all sit down. Now, laddie.
Just what do you want me to say?
You know. You can start by telling us where the blessed ship is, for example. Want to tell us?
No. I refuse to tell you.
You'll tell.
Stop that. Who do you think you are, George Mary? You think there's two captains here?
George is perfectly right, John. Just let the lad say where the ship is.
Hold your talk, Morgan.
Listen. Listen to me. I can't see what course you're on, John.
Son of a sea cook. I've had enough of being ordered around.
Well, that's what you want, is it? All right, we're each and every one of us gentlemen of fortune, and you know about our laws. Well, then, John's ready. I'll be seeing the color of those guts of yours faster than you think, you blasted idiots. So that's the way you are. Anyone who touches this lad is going to have to deal with me. He's a hostage, you bunch of blessed moonheads, and much more of a real man than many of you will ever be in your stinking lives.
Pardon my saying it, sir. Only you're a little free with the rules, and many of the crew don't like it. I want to remind you of this, sir, that all the boys in the crew have proper rights like anyone else. Begging pardon and all, sir, since after all you're still captain. But we'll step out for a couple of minutes or so and hold a council.
That's the law. The pirate's law.
Come closer to me, lad. Matters is going hard, Jim. They shall break me as a leader, and you'll be killed too. You've got nowhere to turn. The squire has abandoned you. I don't even want to know where the boy is. That's what the doctor said this morning, Jim, lad.
Where are they?
I don't know. Seems like as though the game is over for you. Finished! But John Silver can still be your last card. Maybe I might help you out. All I ask is your word to save me from the gallows. Well?
What I can do, I'll do for you.
Then it's a bargain, Jim.
Pieces of egg! Pieces of egg! Pieces of egg!
Step up, lads. I won't eat you. Come on. Hand over what you've got there. I knew it. The black spot. Now, where'd you get the paper? Out of the Bible. But that's bad luck to you, for sure.
I told you so, lads.
You're all going to swing now, for sure. Who had the Bible?
It's mine.
Then better start praying, messmate. God's going to punish you. Let's have some light here. So your order has deposed me, You're getting to be quite a leader, aren't you, George?
Enough talking. We've got to vote for a new captain.
You'll have to wait a little while yet. You'd better begin making the charges, and I'll reply to them. Till then, I'm still your lawful captain. And your black thing's not worth a ship's biscuit.
Don't worry, we'll be regular and legal. Well, now, point by point, Captain. First point now. You've spoiled the whole scheme. Next point, you permitted them to get away when they were hemmed in nicely. I don't understand why they wanted to get away, only there's got to be a reason. Third point, you wouldn't let us attack them on the march. Yeah, you're up to some trick, I reckon. You're playing a double hand, Silver. Last point of all. We want this boy here.
That's all?
Ain't it enough?
You say that things is going bad? Why, you simply can't imagine just how bad. We're all of us so close to execution, Doc, that my neck's stiff already. We're dancing in the breeze, boys, with the crows pecking at our eyes, and our chains clanging in the wind. Men all pointing at us and wondering what we'd done. Why, that's John Silver. I once sailed with him. Now, you all know what I said to you. Don't never hurry. And if you had listened to me, the Hispaniola be sailing for Bermuda with her belly full of that treasure of Flint's. So who stopped me? Who was hurrying me? Who kept on making trouble here? Hans? George Mary? You've got no heads and no memory. You think I would have talked with that captain if I didn't have a good reason to? You've all forgotten the reason we are here. We're here for this, lads. There. There's your map.
You there, inside the blockhouse.
The top of the day, Doctor. A lovely morning, sir. You're up early?
I've brought some bandages. How's the wounded man?
He's much better, sir. Only we have a surprise here for you, sir.
Surprise? Oh, really? What is it? I'd like to have a word with him.
Doctor, I knew you would want to speak to the lad. Well, that shouldn't be difficult to arrange. Stand back in there. But I'll have to make a condition. He'll be staying on the inside of the palisade. Huh? Hawkins, give me your word of honor that you won't try any tricks,
You can have it, sir.
I always cared a lot for you, lad. Easy, boy, easy. Or those others inside would get all anxious and try to jump us if we make an error. I'll just walk aside a little so that you both can talk together. And Master Jim will tell you how I managed to save his life. Although I almost lost control of my lads in the process.
Does that mean you're afraid, John?
You're the sort who keeps his promises, I wager. And you'll not forget any of the good that I might have done. Very well then, sir. I'll stand aside.
You see, Jim, we always reap what we sow. You left this fortress when there were only 3 men fit to fight.
Doctor, please don't scold me, sir. I would be dead now if it weren't for Silver. I'm not scared of dying, only they wanted to torture me, to find out where the ship is. She's aground on the northern beach.
My boy. What is it?
Israel Hans. I shot him dead.
Jim, jump over the fence and run.
I can't, I gave my word.
I'll take the responsibility. Jump over the fence, Jim.
That's something you wouldn't do either.
All right. You know that Ben Gunn keeps saying that he thinks you're a really wonderful fellow. Silver.
They get stiff when I sit down.
I'm going to make an attempt to save you from the gallows.
That's a right pleasant thing to hear. I'm willing to tell you, sir.
But your life depends entirely on this boy here.
You're as clear as sunshine, sir.
Oh, by the way, when are you going to start looking for the treasure?
Well, I can't hold him back any longer, sir. I think it'll have to be today.
Well, try to gain as much time as you can. Is that quite clear? So, I'll see you soon. Now, just keep the lad close beside you and away from the others. Keep a distance as a proper captain should. Here are some bandages and medicine. And since I'm now a pirate's doctor dealing with mutineers, I consider it my duty to make them well enough for the gallows.
Well, I saw how he wanted to persuade you to desert us. Out of the corner of my eyes. You're a genuine gentleman, Jim, and I'm grateful to you, boy. Tall tree rising upon the slope of Spyglass Shoulder, northeast by 14 points to the north. Well, it's certainly not here. So, let's try to find that there passage.
Ah! Look! It was a sailor.
I suppose you was expecting to find a sainted bishop here.
The bones is long. Is it Ben Gunn?
It might be Ben, but Ben didn't have red hair. Oh, it might be Allardyce. Remember Allardyce, Tom?
He owed me some money, John, and he borrowed my knife when he set out for the island. All 6 of them must be here somewheres.
All 7.
What do you mean, 7?
Flint took 6 of the boys to the island, but he forbade us to come ashore with them. They stopped upon the island a week, and all of us were waiting there in the Cassandra. So at night, we made old Ben Gunn swim to the beach and look around discreet light and try to find them buried doubloons. He wasn't discreet enough, I suppose, because he never came back. And 2 days later, we sighted the longboat. Flint was in it, a blue scarf on his head, and a parrot sitting up on his shoulder, this here one. Those 6 boys were good lusty salts, so was Ben. How Flint got the better of that bunch, only this here parrot knows. She knows, but she won't tell nothing.
By all the devils in hell, it chills the blood of my heart when I think of Flint, John.
You missed a lot by not knowing Captain Flint. The likes of him aren't forgotten so easy, lads. And moreover, he liked his fun, too. Aye, aye. This, I suppose, to be an arrow to show the trail. 700,000 is waiting there, close by.
Here's a passage!
Oh, the devil. George, you go on in first. Take this. We may need it until help comes.
Come. Faster.
By the gods, a guinea!
Give it here. Let's see it.
A single guinea. No more than just that. Here's the guinea, all golden and lovely. Where's the 700,000?
You better dig, my dears, and perhaps you'll find a pair of acorns.
What? Who are you?
You there!
Hey!
Now you're never going to be a captain, George Mary.
Jim, we were held up by those devilish rocks.
Huh. You came just in the nick of time, Doctor.
How I hate this island.
Is that you, Ben Gunn? Aye, I'm mighty pleased to see you alive and kicking.
It's been a long time, John.
Did Flint happen to see you on the island?
No. Only I saw him when he killed the others one after another, the way you killed George Mary just now.
Where's the treasure?
In my cave. I carried it there bit by bit upon my back, and it was heavy, John.
Well, what are you going to do with all of it? Hmm?
I don't know yet.
Look, that treasure belonged to all the men who were with Captain Flint. One person alone can't claim it. It'll bring you nothing but worries, Ben, and troubles as well.
While you're alive, John, it will.
Well, we're all in the hands of the Lord.
The best thing we can do for you is to leave you here and not take you home to England and the gallows. There's little else to add. We finally reached England, but it was a hard voyage. Since we were, of course, short-handed, we had to work like demons. We hired a crew at our first port of call. Silver vanished from the ship, and vanished out of my life forever. Who can tell where he is now? When we put the treasure aboard, we stored it in the crew's quarters, since it was free space. Captain Flint's treasure, for which we had embarked on our hazardous adventure, for which 15 men of the Hispaniola's crew had perished. All of us had an ample share of the treasure. The doctor called it sharing the booty. Ben Gunn spent his in 3 weeks, and he was back begging after that. The captain's wound turned out to be serious. He retired from the sea and settled in a village. From his house, he couldn't see the sea. The doctor gave up practicing and settled in London. We see each other rarely. The squire has hardly changed at all. He loves to tell his guests tales of our adventures, but his stories have little resemblance to the truth. I don't wish to remember the island. The worst dreams I ever have are when I hear the surf booming on the coast, or start upright in my bed with the sharp, piercing voice of Captain Flint in my ears.
Piece of the meat! Piece of the meat!